Hello and welcome everyone to Jekyll Geek's RPG realm. And I have a new and kind of a different episode for everyone. As not only have I been playing solo play of Nimble, as you might have seen in the past couple videos, but I've also been able to get a couple of other people to decide to play with me. And I'm going to be running for them next week. These are the characters, Alamar, who is a song weaver, and Vimic, who is a berserker. I've just done the session 0, and they wanted to go to start with a different place, and which I've in my very quick and dirty map is this place over here, which let's see, provinces. It is called Schlafraum, which is German for the sleeping forest. But what they're going to be having to do is deal with a corrupt noble in this area. But what I decided to do is have this party, as well as my other party, also take place in Weisholz. And since this is going to be a bit more of a freeform adventure, since I found that this system runs combat very quickly, and in a 2-hour session, I can do a lot more than just run about 2 or 3 combats as I could in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. So I'm going to need to build out the village of Weisholz, rather than just say, look, there's monsters over there, and go kill them. So I'm going to work out some NPCs for this town, and you might have heard something called the sperm method, which is social, political, economic, religious, and military. Since Weisholz is just a village, they won't be able to do much, since they have just a little over 100 people, and about 90% of them are making food as being farmers or something like that as their main job. So social would probably just be a village elder. Political, actually no. Social would be the innkeeper. I've seen some demographics that said that real inns are a bit less common than this, but this is going to be sort of the inn/tavern, which is the main meeting house for people in the village of Weisholz. But then we have probably the elder, and economic would just be one peddler or merchant, and say the local priest or priestess, and the military would be the sheriff, since a village wouldn't have a standing military, being that just about everyone knows each other, and also there's only about 100 people, and they have to do their jobs of making food, otherwise everyone starves. So this sheriff might actually just be the military for the several villages around. And the thing is, when danger strikes, when danger strikes, the party will probably be the ones handling it. But the thing is, when Usually, when danger strikes in a medieval village, the sheriff would just round up a bunch of people to form an ad hoc militia and deal with, say, the possible bandits or wild animal that was plaguing the village. So let's start with deciding these. Let's start with, say, a gender for them and an ancestry and gender. I'm going to say odd is male, even female, 4 or less is human, and 5 or 6 is something else. So I'm going to roll 5d6s. Okay, so let's see. That means the innkeeper is human female. Oh. The elder, this would be interesting. The elder would be the male. Male, not non-human male, human female, human male, and yeah, human male and human female. Okay, so we have that that dynamic. So okay, let's see. What can we get? I'm just looking at the canons to decide the overall. German female names. So let's get some good names for at least three of my characters. Let's see, category. Okay, we could say I'm just looking at the Wikipedia for German female names, and let's see, we could say economic peddler Nina. Uh, okay, we could just pick out a couple more names. Margaret and Argan and Birgit. Okay, Margaret the innkeeper, and I get the the sheriff. So let's see if they have can do male names next. And let's name the priest. Yeah. Father Felix. And one thing we can go with the solo for the non-human merchants PC generator. We can just roll a 20. Let's see what that is in 11. So this village is run by an old half-orc. Or I'm just going to make him an orc. An old orc that is beloved of the village for some reason. Well, you have to be interesting somewhere here and there. But other than these, let's give it. We can just do a normal German name for him. Next page. It's a bit of a juggling act with creating fantasy names, since you could just put Ralph, but I think there's some bit of an quote unquote the Tiffany effect if you just name the Mayor Ralph the Orc, which may take some of the players out of verisimilitude. So let's name him Sigurd. Maybe an old warrior that used to be a big fighter for the village, but is too old to fight, and now just advises people. So, however, even though we have our NPCs, we need quests. Otherwise, players don't have anything to do. So, I'm going to roll another 6. Okay. And then look at this solo adventures toolkit has stuff for just about anything, so I love. Okay. There's going to be quests, loot, and we're going to have to figure out who wants to give these quests. A guarded place. And let's see some other ones. 4319. 19 is an environmental disturbance. I'm gonna have to get that. Spell check is your friend. And 43 would be an invasion. Wow. Having to deal with an invasion is quite a lot for level 1 characters. So I may just be a bit of a precursor to an invasion. So let's see, the other two are 62 and 79. 62 is a corrupt noble. I don't know how that will be a really good quest to start out with, but I think that should be something that the players will find out about during the first session. And let's see, 79. Are these? Okay, so like Good beast threatened. Okay, I might just do a couple more. Since we got a 60, I'm gonna do one more since we got a 19. Okay, let's see if 64 and 36 are different. 36. Something rumored. Undiscovered. And 64. Is that 60? No, 36. My mistake. 36. And yeah, another and 21. Let's see if 21 will deal with it. Magical chaos. So, magical chaos. Okay, so we have all these various plot hooks. So we have the corrupt noble, and the thing is, the only one that would have contact with a noble is Birgit, who is the sheriff, and since the sheriff is pretty much the arm of the nobility, that is what we would have to deal with. Say some encounters around Birgit being corrupt. Let's see, and so we have that one. Let's see, I don't know if we have a check mark. Just gonna put V as the check. This is the check mark. Let's see. And let's see, we would have some quests, the loot in a guarded place. I'm not maybe we can find this from Nina. Wait, or Nina, or could that be Sigurd? Like, does he have some old stories about loot? Old war story about loot. And we have this magical chaos and good beast threatened. That feels a bit more naturey, so maybe Felix is in fact a druid. Or they call them storm shifters in this in Nimble, but the basic thing, he is the sort of maybe more of a nature priest. So he might have to see that that there's some disturbance in the forest that he may want us to take out. And let's have that bracket there. So that the one that we have left is invasion. So that would probably be the only really invasion that would make sense at level 1 would be some bandits or low-level humanoids that count as bandits, like goblins or kobolds. But look, Yimik is a kobold himself, not kobold, but goblin himself. So I don't know if we're dealing with goblins, maybe a kobold, or maybe something else I can think of. So probably rumors of bandits, or maybe we could have Margaret deal with this, and this will take a bit of fleshing out, but I think I have more to do more than the players would have to handle in the first session, and I won't feel like I have to railroad them, since I have about 4 different possible quest hooks for them to handle. And that's how I did some quick and dirty community building for a new quest in just a few minutes. And I hope you found that educational, or at least entertaining, hopefully. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you, and have a good day.